Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Hello.
It's me, and it's Manager Bunny, and we are here with
Bunny
more.
of all time.
Yes, the bun of all time. And we are here with Danganronpa once more. Hello, let's see. Let's see who's in chat real quick. Hello, Hitsu. Hello, Wifey. Hello, Fuzzy. Hello, Careless. Hi. Welcome, welcome.
Hi everyone. Thanks for coming.
Yes, hello. Dear good friends. Playing Danganronpa once more. It's because me and Manager Buddy we realized we're very close to uh the end of the game, so we were like we should gun it, you know? Um Not that we want to be done with it, but we want to actually we'll never be done with it really because we're just moving on to another Danganronpa game after this. So.
And by the time we're done, you know what will be out?
Rain Code, baby.
And then after that, there will be more Kodaka games that he financially owns.
Yes, we will be. It's never gonna stop. Basically, we're on the
We're
Danganronpa
gonna be
train.
here forever, baby.
Yes, yes. Um, and yeah, we do have like 30 more. Well, we have 3 more Danganronpa games to play on stream, and then Rain Code, which I guess is kind of like Danganronpa point 0.5 in its own way. um, but yes, hello everybody. Happy. I think it's Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Happy
As
Thursday,
always,
everyone.
yes. As always, no spoilers in the chat, please. We know what happens, but just in case somebody else doesn't, we would prefer that things stay spoiler free. Last we left off, we found a corpse in the garden, and it fucking exploded. And we think it might be Kyoko's. Oh no, we think Kyoko might have died. We thought it was the masterminds, but Monokuma's still walking around, so it might just be Kyoko's. We haven't seen her in a bit. Monokuma also revealed to us that everything that's been happening so far is being broadcast live to the world. It is the world's greatest despair entertainment. Um, so that's what you missed on Glee, everybody. And let's start then. Let me. I believe we were investigating the dead body.
With the epic rock music of investigation.
Yes.
You're now a real detective unless you have an electric guitar going on. That's what Disco Elysium taught me.
Yes, I agree.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe.
Damn, they just went for all the causes of death today, I guess.
Why would the mastermind shoot a man before throwing him out the plane?
I don't know. Maybe it's fun to them.
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko?
Those do look like Kyoko's boots.
Her fancy stompy boots that Monokuma canonically wants to lick.
Yeah.
Or,
Monokuma's a little pervert bear.
yes, Monokumer.
Monokumer.
I
This
have,
is his coon cave
I
that
have
we're
no
in.
choice. Oh no. I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Nice.
Monokuma File 5 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. A nice steak on the ground there. Nice charred ground steak.
Sizzling.
Yummy.
Now that really gets your appetite going. Actually, now that I'm thinking about, the one good thing about this garden is it already smells like shit from all those Rafflesias. You
Oh
can't
yeah, you're
you can't
right.
smell the corpse at all.
You're bestie. You're so right. I just realized that. Did you know?
Yeah, you could kill someone here. Yeah.
Did you know, Manager Bunny? Here in Bearland in the States, it is. I believe there are federal laws about bringing corpse flowers into the country because of the smell.
Yeah, I heard
Same
it's
with
illegal
like
to bring
durian
durians into
fruits.
America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're weird about our smelly things here, I suppose.
It's a kind of terrorism.
Yes.
I just need to do what I always do. Follow someone else's orders mindlessly.
Yes. Let's see. Look at all the things. Ooh, a fucking knife.
What do you have over there, Makoto? A
A
fucking
knife.
knife.
A fucking knife. Spits it out.
There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this?
I'd love if this was as poorly localized as like V3 was, and he just asked again, "Is this a knife? This must be a knife. A knife. A knife."
It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here.
2 inches from the body.
That is not 2 inches.
2 feet, whatever.
The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury?
Ugh. Actually, I just thought about that. Ugh.
Either way, this knife... It looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's a knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because...
They were ugly. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's why they have to wear a mask.
Yes, they're an uggo.
YouTuber
Major
Dream
uggo.
found dead in Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh my god.
When they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I
don't know, Makoto. I think you would remember if you stabbed somebody.
This is Makoto we're talking about. It's
That's
a
true,
miracle he
never
remembers
mind.
his own name.
That's true.
And if this really is Kyoko,
It's just like they're just very passionate about science and wrestling.
it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night.
How did Makoto get sick if they're like enclosed in a school? Where are the germs coming from?
Toko. Her
True.
whole
I
body is
think
basically
actually
bio.
I think we talked about this on that episode too.
Her whole
And I think
body is
you
basically a bioweapon lab.
she is the bug.
It's a miracle they survived this long living with Toko.
We love our stinky girl, stink wife,
Yes. Our disgusting little creature of a wife.
stench wife Fukawa.
The Rafelsia.
Yes.
No, no, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added through bullet section of your handbook.
Woohoo! What else we got here? Speaking, let's talk to Toko for a second here. Jeez. Okay. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Okay, thank you. Anyway, back to the investigation, I guess. Uh,
If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not.
let's see. What's this on her hand?
Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. It's they seem like they gained away for normal activity. Fake nails has been added to truth bullet section of your handbook.
You're not gonna comment on the fucking dog tattoo, Makoto? Oh, there we go. I was like, just the nails, not the tattoo. This is fucking Japan, Makoto.
Oh no, I just realized that you're right. There's also something on the back of her right hand.
Like a tattoo like that wouldn't like be weird here in the States, but like I feel like in Japan it'd be noteworthy.
Um, there are places outside of Tokyo you could get like barred from ryokan inns or onsens if you have a tattoo like that.
Yeah, I figured. That's one
That's
thing,
so
cause
inconvenient.
yeah, that's one thing I heard that is like not is like true that tattoos are not like as common in terms of like
Yeah,
regular people just getting them.
only in Tokyo. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but I don't know, it looks pretty recognizable to me, Makoto.
Looks like a puppy or something.
It looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before.
Tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Was this what Kyoko's gloves were hiding? Gasp. She wanted to get into the onsens. Makoto, is that a dog or a possum? Or like a fox or a wolf or I don't even know.
Could be a weasel.
Yeah.
Weasels are pretty dog-like.
True.
The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Ah, we found the blackened, everyone! Good job! Class trial over, let's go home. Also, the top half of the body is wet.
Ew. Oh, because they put the fire out. I was like, why?
Well, when you're on fire, you get sweaty, don't you?
Well, I thought of like how Like when you have eczema and your skin is like dry and wet at the same time, it's really gross.
That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it.
Thank
Yes,
you,
Makoto,
Makoto.
you did! It's good you can remember something that happened 3 minutes ago. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right?
Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth load section of Canva. Let's see.
The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all.
That's okay, Makoto. If you try next time, she'll probably be more receptive. I'm really sorry about that one. Just always apologizing for my joke. Really icky, I'm sorry.
No, no.
Ow! Don't throw a Bible at me, I'm sorry.
So after the body blew up, the top half got set on fire. So I dumped a bucket of water on it.
Right, we
This is the
established that,
closest
Makoto,
I've ever
thank
been
you.
to making a woman wet.
Gross.
Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? No, Makoto. There's many things wrong with that. I'm sorry, but you're a shit boyfriend. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left.
That's everything. Step away from the dead body. Let's see, what else can we click on here?
These look like fragments of something.
Hope fragments! Manage your body, it's hope fragments!
We should play a dating sim after this. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where?
But where?
Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later.
Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth load section of your handbook. Well, let's see. Saw something over here.
I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Weren't there 5 in there? Oh no! What happened to the 5th chicken? It was made into nuggies. What's going on, Makoto?
Whenever I hear the phrase nuggies, all I can think about is that one comic where that purple bastard goes like, "What's wrong, Ronald Quinn? Are you craving my McNuggies?" And then
I
it's
hate that.
ass is
Oh,
right in it.
Grimace. I hate that. I hate that so much.
That's really all I can ever think about when I hear the phrase nuggies.
Gross.
Oh, glad you're here.
The only time anybody's ever said that to Yasuhiro Hagakure ever in his life.
His mother?
Oh yeah, it's true. His mom does love him.
Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
It's really sad that they remember the number of chickens, which they see maybe once so far in this adventure, faster
halfway-
than they remember Toko.
Byaku's just like, whatever, she probably got disintegrated, it's fine. And she just pops up looking like a zombie from Plants vs. Zombies.
They care more about these chickens than they've ever cared about their friend Toko.
Rip.
Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short.
Oh no.
Huh?
Huh?
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
Oh yeah, Hero was like 5 chickens, like holding up the universe, the order of the universe, or some weird shit like that. So things are probably really bad for him right now.
But
When aren't things bad for him? The day
That's
he was
true,
born, his life went downhill.
girl. So true. I was down here
I
just
was
before
down here
nighttime
just.
last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
Like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand.
It just shoves his face away.
Why did all the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth boat section of our handbook. Maybe, Usami came over and turned it into a moo cow like in Danganronpa 2.
Then where's the moo cow? Oh wait, Hina's right there.
Ew! Don't call her that. Rude. Can't just say that about Hina.
This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place.
Sprinklers has been added to the truth boat section of your handbook. I think this was clickable, yes.
This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what!
Damn, Makoto. Do you think Makoto knows swears?
Of course.
Oh, let's talk to
Let's click the house in the back.
these homos over here.
Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you.
See, the talk is in pink, representing gay.
Yes. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
This is why I'm bad at like Among Us, by the way. This is actually exactly why I don't play Among Us in collabs. Whenever people ask for alibis, I can't name one because I don't pay attention. I just do the little tasks and I don't remember what I was doing or where I was, so I always get voted off really quickly.
You just do your little tasks? You just do your little
Yeah.
tasks?
Yeah,
You're just a silly little guy. You're doing your little tasks.
yeah, I'm just a silly little cubby, and I'm doing my little jobbos, you know, and I can't. They're like, so Iris, where were you? And I'm like, I don't. I was like swiping the card and shit. I don't. And then they vote me off, and it's I die. I die.
in other
Oh
words,
no. If that was Danganronpa, the entire group would die. Accidentally blaming Kabi.
Exactly. I have too much ADHD for a game like Amogus.
Yeah, that should be a class trial in next Danganronpa. Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night.
Byakuya doesn't believe him and is like, allow me to figure out if you were truly sick, and he just like licks Makoto's face.
Jojo,
Yeah.
that taste. This taste is the taste of a liar!
Yum yum yum
Why are
yum
you
yum.
asking about... You? Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. Yes, Byakuya, that's called day. That you understand how it works, don't you? How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma.
You were doing something yourself, Byakuya? That seems very sus.
Could you imagine him asking, like, Boku or Hagakure to do it, though?
True.
Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I'd figure he'd be here. Oh, they know each other's... He actually bothers to remember Hagakure's life schedule. He cares
That's so
about Hagakure's
cute.
hobbies.
Aww.
Why do you like Hagakure so much? And I can
Stack
confirm that when I
overflow.
arrived last night... Yes.
Hiro is such a loser that he's a winner in Byakuya's mind.
Byakuya falls in love with Hiro because he hates him so much his brain looped back around.
Yes. Happens all the time.
And I can confirm that when I... True. That's how most people get married.
Yes.
And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden.
Get your fucking hand out of my face, Byakuya. That's so
His
rude.
objection hand.
His objection hand.
However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym to get together the entire night last night. What? Huh? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hin and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you?
He just said he was sick.
As a business major, Byakuya doesn't believe in being sick. He puts in
That's
18
true.
hours of work every day, 7 days a week, 32 days a month, 367 days a year.
32 days a month. God.
I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi.
What do you want us to do, Byakuya? Do you want us to show you our nudes? Like, what do you, like... I don't know
Of
what the
course
fuck to
that's
tell...
what he wants.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you, my guy.
I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here.
Byakuya, I don't know, man. Just... Fucking... The last couple days have been a lot. I went through, like, 5 divorces that I didn't of marriages I didn't even know I was in. Like, you gotta chill.
I'm the only one without an alibi? That's... really bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Byakuya's account has been added to the Truth Boat section of your handbook.
I like that we did this out... Like, they were expecting us to talk to Byakuya first. So now we have evidence that contradicts Byakuya's accusation, but Makoto can never bring it up.
Yeah. Let's talk to Hiro. It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
For serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was first found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for a dining hall soon after. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7 o'clock. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
That's right. It had to be around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we could say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
Pretty small job. The
Well, the
longer
body
this
was
game
found.
goes on, the more Makoto genuinely hates Hagakure.
Yeah.
I don't think he hates the mastermind as much as he hates Hagakure.
Yeah. When the body was found has been added to the truth boat section of your handbook. Let's see what else here. Ooh, the shed. The she shed.
Just to be sure, I should go take a look at the tool shed.
You should take a look at the tool shed, Makoto. You already talked to Byakuya. Ha.
I was gonna say, this is where Byakuya must spend all his time.
Yes.
The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's a pretty stereotypical tool shed. But with porn music in the background. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before?
Tarp is a fun word. Tarp. Tarp.
It is.
I like it. Tarp.
People don't use the word tarp enough.
They don't.
I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case.
What else we got in here?
Lawnmower. There's a lawnmower here. It's Monokuma branded.
I just noticed that. That's cute.
I don't think it has anything to do with the mystery forms. These flower pots have nothing to do with the case.
How do you know, Makoto? You don't know that.
Well, if they had something to do with the case, they would be in pink, not blue.
That's true.
That's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. It's a JoJo reference. Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow.
What if Mondo's been alive this whole time? Like he survived being turned into butter.
No, he's still butter, he's just alive.
He's a sentient butter elemental.
Yes.
Buttermental.
He's too ashamed by his current state to open to open up to anyone that he's still alive. But actually, in the back of the fridge, Wadamondo still lives. It's definitely intriguing, but now's not the time to worry about it.
Is there anything in here that's pink? Nah, but we'll click on everything anyway.
These tools have nothing to do with the case.
Makoto said, looking at all the people who survived so far. These tools.
Just tools with nothing to do with the case. I really hope there aren't any clues hidden in the fertilizer.
Why are they like bags of poo? Like, do you
Well,
not
what else
want
is
to?
fertilizer?
I don't know. I feel like the fertilizer I've seen is just like a weird dirt-like substance.
That's just very dried poop.
That's true. Oh wait. Let me see. What else?
Let's talk to Hina and Toko. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked before, before it blew up?
Yeah, your lesbian senses tingled all over it.
If I remember right, he was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The actor said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I told him how it looked. This is called perjury. You should never do this.
Hina pretending like she wasn't being a big leser earlier about
She was just looking at the corpse's tits.
she was.
Now she needs Makoto to remind.
Whatever people are like I don't think that Hina's gay. I'm like yeah she is. Like come on now. She may not know it yet, but she absolutely is.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. This is the only nice conversation Makoto has had in days. He's going to
Yeah.
fall in love with Hina.
Hina, I know that you're a lesbian and everything, but Sakura said I have to take care of you, so I guess we're married. But it can be like a weird beard marriage. You can fuck who you want. I'll make eggs for you in the morning.
I feel like that's not psychotic enough for Makoto's current mental state.
True. Body before the explosion has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Let's see what else we got. Talk to Toki again. Do you have anything else to say? Stop growling at us. She's like a little fucking angry puppy. God, or you know what her growl is like? When my cat Bitchy gets mad, she like demon growls at the other cats, and I'm like, nobody is afraid of you. The other cats aren't afraid of you. That's what Toko's growl sounds like. She's like, ring. I'm like, shut up, Toko. I want to just flick her nose and be like, calm down.
The way she screams honestly reminds me of like... Do you know how pigs scream at night?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Toko sounds like.
God, yeah, you're right. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Okay, thank you. Why are you here? Go write a new book or something.
We never did her free time, so she never learned to love writing again.
Alright, well, we'll be doing Ultimate Spirit Girls after this. She'll learn to love again or whatever.
Those nozzles poking out. Are those sprinklers?
Those cute little 2D nozzles. Okay. And what else we got? Trying to see if there's anything else here.
No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move.
We live in the UK. Sorry to any UK people out there. I didn't mean to just trash your country.
The British government does a better job of that than you could.
True.
I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway?
Okay. Is there anything else that we looked at everything down here, I think. We looked at everything over here. We talked to Hina. We looked at the sprinkler system. We talked to Toki. We looked at the shed. We talked to the boys. Oh, the big fleur.
The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat deeper plastic and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away.
Okay. Oh. What else,
I
what else
see
there?
everything there is. Let's just look at the corpse again.
Okay.
If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. No. Let me look.
There's something
Hold on, let
weird
me
about the
see.
body's fingernails.
I think it's the same stuff. Let's step back.
Talk to
Talk to
Byakuya
Byakuya.
again, maybe.
In
Yeah.
other words,
All four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
If the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. So, what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
Let me see.
Look at the chickens again?
Yeah, let's look at the chickens again. Chickens!
There are only 4 chickens now. But when did the 5th one disappear?
What the heck?
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then, Scoob.
Why did all the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
What else is there to look at? Put the knife again, see if there's anything new here.
The reason they got stabbed, does it have anything to do with me somehow? I don't know, I don't remember a thing. No, it can't be, there's no way. Fragments laying around the body. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I saw something a lot like them somewhere else. Let's just look at the body one more time and go through everything.
Okay. Okay, let's see here.
Alright, we already saw this one.
Okay.
Look
we saw
where
this
half
one
the
too.
body didn't get wet at all. Okay, we saw this one.
So they made a gross joke that's gonna get me canceled. Yeah, I think Yeah, we got this, cause I was like, why is it wet? Ew. And then I was like, oh yeah, cause you put the fire out. Yeah, okay. I think that's... Kodaka, help us! Help us, Kodaka. Hero, do you have something new to say? Oh, yep. Okay.
Maybe I'll look up a guide.
Look back in here again. Oh no, stop. Is there anything? Hmm. Think we saw everything in here. Help us, Kodaka! Kodaka, help us!
Let's look at the control box one more time.
Oh, the sprinkler could... Yeah, okay.
Sprinkler control panel. It's set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. So the sprinklers are at 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before, then the sprinklers would have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. And then talk to Byakuya.
Okay.
In other words,
No, I think it's the same thing.
that's right.
What do we need to do to leave?
We're trapped here! What's up there? Yep, the sprinklers. Yeah. No! Please! Kodaka, please! Okay, Hina, help us!
Before the body exploded, he was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out his stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
I love when we commit perjury. Yeah, okay, we have to. Okay, yeah.
Toko? Okay.
Toki, help us! No! What? What if we, like, soft-locked ourselves? You can't, I don't think, but, like, what if we did? That would be really funny. I'm so confused. What? Hero, help us, Hero. No! Please don't make me look up a fucking walkthrough. Come on, man. Come on, I don't... The knife? Oh, okay, no, there really is
Do we need to go back? Check the tarp at the tool shed again?
Okay, we could try that. That seemed important. The fucking tarp.
Top is wet and covered in mud and grime. But the underside... I really just do it to start. It's totally clean and completely... We got stuck so long.
Fuck it, well fuck this game, and fuck Kodaka too. This game sucks. Why are we playing it? Very strange.
One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me.
Oh, TARP has been added to the
Why
Truth About
do we
Sector
have to
Handbook.
check it twice?
I hate when this game does that. It never stops doing that. V3 had a bunch of that in the Cork trial, and I wanted to kill myself. Like, I hated that shit so much. I was like, you gotta not do that. I don't want to check things twice. I'm not Santa Claus. Thank you.
God, we finally did it. That's
I
the one thing in
refuse
here
to
that
give in
concerns me.
and use a walkthrough. Okay, can we leave now? Wait, hold on. Let me. Ah, thank God. We're free!
Thank God. We escaped. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area.
Fuzzy Bear asks, have I been naughty or nice this year, Iris Claus? You've been naughty and I'm gonna throw rocks at you.
The gift of rocks. That's a real spirit of Christmas.
Yes. What do you mean
One
you're
sec.
not done yet? What does that mean, Makoto? What the fuck does that mean? Shut up! No! Oh, there are
But I'm
others.
not
Oh,
done
God.
yet.
Oh, jeez.
There are other areas I need to check and get stuck in a time loop in. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko.
Go on her Twitter.
Do you think Byakuya thinks they had like a lover spat and Makoto went yandere and killed her? Do you think that's what goes through his head?
I
Like
think
in his
Hina thinks
telenovelas?
that. I think Hina thinks that.
Maybe Hina and Byakuya are actually gossiping behind Makoto's back.
Remember,
They have like an elaborate fanfic.
Hina was like so convinced that Makoto was harassing Kyoko,
Because she told him to.
but she told him to. I'm like, Hina, you're dumb. I love you, but you're a dumb bitch.
She is the dumbest bitch.
I love her so much. She's in my top 5, but at the same time, I'm like, come on, baby, please.
No, that's my headcanon now. Hina and Byakuya are secretly gossiping about Makoto and Kyoko's love life behind their backs. They have like a full fanfic written out. That's how they keep themselves entertained.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do?
Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night?
She's about to castrate you, my boy.
She's going to cut off his ahoge.
That's what castration is in the Danganronpa universe.
Yes. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Aww, he still wants to find out more about his Kyokers.
His
Such a
dead
devoted
wife.
little husband. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more.
Oh, hell
Makoto's
yeah.
just using this as an excuse now. But the key to her room...
Can you imagine, like, if we walk into Kyoko's room and it's the damn bitch you live like this meme? Like that, like the exact meme.
God. This just reminds me of the love hotels from V3, honestly.
It's all clear now.
This is what Makoto's is when if Kyoko was a protag. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key.
Uh-oh. We have to talk to Big Kaku, yeah. Come here, buddy.
Hey, Mr. Byakuya?
Mr. Togami! Mr. Togami! Mr. Togami!
If you do come with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it. Later at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that'd be a different story.
Okay, then come with me. Like,
He wants to collect data for his and Hina's fanfic. This is a very important opportunity for them.
will you go on a date with me, Mr. Togami? Will you come to prom? Come to prom with me.
Then will you go with me? Damn, shut him down right there. Let him on and then shut him down this hard. Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not.
Okay, damn.
Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area.
You know, that one area.
Yeah, the one area. There's only one area.
Let's see. The gym. Just looking around, seeing if there's...
The one area.
Okay, just the one area then. We've talked to so many dead wives in this area.
This is true. There are no good conversations that come from that one area.
Alright, let me just...
Monokuma hasn't even cleaned up his own corpse. Look at that. Standards are slipping in this country. If Chirumi was still Prime Minister, this would never happen.
I agree. You're so fucking right. And you know what? You should say it more often. Let me see here. Ah, okay, let me see. Boop.
Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, his junk exposed to the world.
His butthole
What?
exposed to a horrified Toko.
To be fair, Toko did that to herself.
That's true.
I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it?
It's
It's a fucking BAM.
Huh?
It's what?
a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. See, this is why...
Kokichi just
This is
appears
why
and is like,
Bya-
oh, that's mine, thank you. And walks away.
This is why Byakuya and Hagakure are soulmates. They both have no... what's the word? Survival instincts. There's a bomb right there, neither of them care.
I love in Danganronpa that the people you expect to survive don't, and the people you don't expect to survive make it through somehow. Generally by being really
That-
stupid.
Danganronpa teaches you an important lesson about how life is fair. Not because the good die young, but because the stupid live forever.
God, it's so true.
What?
A bomb!
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden.
Fragments near the dead body has been updated in the truth book section of your handbook.
Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is... Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya.
Map. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom.
You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Mr. Togami, help us.
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go.
Okay, damn. He's such a tsundere. My god.
He is. You can tell he was really made to be yaoi bait for this game. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms.
Makoto's so tiny, I'm just imagining him, like, he has to take, like, 3 hops to like, make one of Byakuya's long-ass mutant leg steps.
When an elf and a hobbit are friends.
Yes. And the elf is half giraffe. Or okapi or something. Where were we going on? Oh, right, Kyoko's room. Fucking forgot immediately.
Too busy hating on Byakuya to remember.
Mr. Togami! Mr. Togami! Mr. Togami! Mr. Togami!
Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid into the keyhole, and then...
Click!
And it's open. Looks like it, thanks.
Damn, bitch, you live like this? Oh, it's normal. Damn, I'm sad. I wanted it to be like disgusting with like old pizza boxes and like flies and shit.
It's much sadder that she lives like this.
And like a random
lives like a
dog
sim-
that she has that's like just pooping everywhere.
She lives like a college-age male with no girlfriend.
If you think about it, that's kind of what she is.
Basically, yeah.
Her GF died in the prequels. What's this?
There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
What
Can
the
you
fuck
make money
kind of
with
question?
this Negi?
Yeah, what the fuck kind of question is that?
He is a
Like-
business major. He wants to know what will this do for his investments.
Oh my god, Hitsu, that, oh my, Kyoko as Umaru-chan. That would be so cute.
That is cute.
Just a little Blorbo chibi that yells at everyone and makes them get her cola and
Yes.
snacks. Oh, that'd be cute.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know it. I'm not poor.
I've never gone to a public bathhouse either, but that's because we don't have those here.
Yes.
That's just not a that like legitimately in no way is that a thing here.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
Although I do want to go to an onsen at some point in my life.
You should.
I bet I would like it a lot.
It's certainly possible.
Capybaras stay there in onsen,
Yeah.
so you can take a bath with a capybara.
Yeah, and give it a smooch. I've always wanted to smooch a cappy.
Yes, they're friends. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Byakuya strikes me as the kind of guy who only takes freezing cold showers because he doesn't want to spend time or money on hot showers, enjoying his life.
I used to know somebody who took freezing hot showers, or freezing hot shower, wow. I'm really having a stroke. Freezing cold showers every morning because they felt that, they liked how miserable and awful it was because it made everything else in their day better by comparison. And I'm like, you're
I know.
psycho.
That's what businessmen are like.
Yeah,
That's
this
their whole
person was
thing,
an
their whole life
entrepreneur.
philosophy. Yes, they're all like that. I guess it reminds me of those monks, the ones who don't eat 6 days out in a week. So the last day when they eat, they can give thanks to the Lord for their life. Businessmen are modern day monks.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Really? What?
Hmm.
Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in a dojo that this might go to. The dojo?
Woodblock key has been added to the Truthblood section of your handbook. We just go in there and Kyoko's alive and she's all armored up and she's ready to fight and she's got like a sword and shit. That would be really cool.
Well, we could walk into her in the hot spring, so
Such ignorance.
Okay.
I guess that's payback.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it that you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry, Mr. Togami.
Sorry, Mr. Togami. Hitsu's like, don't lie, you wanted to smell the pillow, Makoto.
Same. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Byakuya is a dedicated Volcel. He's a moderator of our Volcel. That's how much he loves capitalism.
Yakiya's a redditor.
Sure, they have something more concrete, something to give us some kind of direction here. More concrete.
Concrete.
Concrete. Oh, I know. Look at her little smirk. Little Mona Lisa smile.
Her stupid little head. I love it.
Her head is so round.
It really is.
Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere.
Wow, did you lose it, Makoto? She gave you this important thing and you were just like, oh, whatever. I'll throw it in my pile with my fucking Chase Bank bills and...
He's got too many girlfriends. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened. So open it. Okay, Mr. Togami.
Mr. Togami.
I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper.
It's just like goatsy printed on a piece of paper. And you're like, oh, I see. That's what Kyoko,
Well, that's certainly in character.
Kyoko. I love characterizing Kyoko as just psychotic. It's really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
The worst person ever. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there?
What were you hoping for money? You big fucker?
Of course! Yeah, it looks like it. Byaki was hoping her will would be in there.
And she mysteriously left everything to him.
Under the sheets? What could it be? But could something be hidden under the sheets?
And then he
I guess.
he this is when he uncovers the sheets, and then the whole like goatee is printed on the wood of the bed.
We need to burn it.
The whole thing has just been one big prank so Makoto could see goatee everywhere.
Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What is this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry.
Mukuro Ikusaba! Dur, 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 dur.
The 16th student laying hidden somewhere under Kyoko's bed sheets. Watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I feel like that'd be a really weird name just to come across as a Japanese person.
Not really.
Oh no?
It's such a chuny, badass name. It's exactly the kind of name you'd expect parents with bad taste to give their kids.
That makes sense, actually.
Ever since the 90s, there's been this thing called Kira Kira, sparkling names, which are chuny anime names you give kids in real life, like Luffy or Goku or whatever. You genuinely just name them like they're anime characters. And that's been an increasingly common thing every generation.
Oh wow.
So Mukuro Ikusaba sounds insane when you take apart the meaning, but by the time Mukuro was born, Kira Kira names were already in full swing.
I see. That shit would get her made fun of here.
Yeah, no, cringe is dead, so everyone just has like deviant art OC names in Japan. So
I love that.
The kids these days, like the Japanese kids these days, I'm really shocked by their names. They really sound like chuny anime characters now.
That's kind of cute.
It is, it's really cute. In some sense, it's like, you know, total cultural victory. Anime has taken over Japan so completely that people literally live like anime characters now.
I kind of like that though.
I do, me too. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. I just read it to you. You don't have to tell me that.
Byaki is that kind of
That's
bitch.
He's insinuating Makoto doesn't know how to read yet. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
God, you're so I'm having a stroke. Okay, sorry. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and beep. That's it.
That must be the beep that Monokuma was talking about.
I like the idea that Monokuma can self-censor.
Well, he is a robot. If I was a robot, I'd do that all the time.
Same.
Imagine how annoying you'd be.
I do like being annoying.
Who doesn't? Kyoko said that death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
That's a lot of... Yeah, that's a lot of big talk for somebody who got his head fucking punched, like yesterday. So, you know, your head's looking kind of punched there, Mr. Togami.
Tina punched him, but she also liked him afterwards, and then they became friends. She blushed at him. So
Yeah.
I think we can say that Byakuya won that one pretty handily.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Togami.
Mr. Togami?
Byakuya's a really funny character because, unlike, he's very much a parody of that kind of shonen rival archetype, but he both never accomplishes anything, but never has to learn anything either. He's God's perfect asshole, literally unchanged from the start of the game to now.
He's like a horseshoe crab.
Yes,
He hasn't had to evolve for 500 million years.
not even a little bit.
Not
I
even
made
a
an
little
effort to
bit.
put myself together, then look down at the profile sheet.
Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female, yes please. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Oh, this is actually all new to me. I didn't remember that it said on any of this. Just before entering middle
really?
school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. Oh wow, Mookie was young. I didn't realize she was that young. Wow.
A lot of characters in Danganronpa get their start in middle school. Kyoko started out in middle school too.
I didn't even go to middle school. I like skipped school and stayed home and played World of Warcraft. So I
That's
can't
why you
relate.
didn't end up in a killing game or kidnapped by mercenaries.
Oh, good. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she
But
reappeared in Japan.
Apparently nobody in this class ever noticed, despite the supposed media frenzy.
Yes. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she had received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Nice. Mukuro's profile has been added to the Truth Boat section of her handbook.
Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a totally different dimension. Says the boy with the magic luck powers. Really? Child soldiers are harder if you believe in the luck powers that ruin your life? It's like one's non-fiction, the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. Yeah, mercenaries and child soldiers are non-fiction. People with bad luck superpowers are very sci-fi. That's how different this is.
I don't know. Makoto probably doesn't even know what year it is or like where he lives. So I think we gotta give him.
Exactly, that's very sci-fi. But that's how I saw things, as just an ordinary person with superpowers. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Thank God for Byakuya, the true crime enthusiast. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
Apparently, they also just accept 9-year-olds into their ranks.
9-year-old? Huh?
Because it said that Mookie disappeared before middle school, so she was probably like 9 or 10.
No, it's still elementary school in Japan, at least.
Yeah, so
Middle
that would
school
be
should be
before
like-
middle school.
Should be at least 11 or 12 or something.
That's not better. That's not
Yeah,
better.
that's- Yeah, okay,
This
that's
look-
not better, I guess.
This stupid little girl just shows up and it's like, hey, I can shoot good. And they're like, okay, come along with us, child.
To be
Where's
fair,
that
children
game?
are very small and hard to hit.
True. Where's
That
that
is very
game,
useful in a
Kodaka?
war.
Where's
You
Call
just
of
play like a
Duty Mookie Warfare?
Just a tiny fucking toddler running around with a gun bigger than her, and she's blowing up everyone in every war zone.
I would unironically play the shit out of that if it was Danganronpa Mookie shooter. I would absolutely play 5-year-old little Mookie just blowing shit up.
She's so small she can't run or anything, but you're so tiny. Nobody can hit you. Just walking around with an RPG, she's dragging behind her. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
Ah! It's you!
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile.
So if we did...
Hey, come on now.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one rating all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When y'all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. There's just one of you and a bunch of holograms.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
Seeing then, that means...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
This is so sultry. Like, I can't get over how seductive Kyoko looks in this.
Right? Her lips! Look at those eyes!
I know.
The 16th student.
No wonder
hidden
Makoto loves
somewhere
having
in the
flashbacks
school.
to this scene.
This first boner.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
The one they called the ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Despair.
I'm the ultimate despair.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Huh? Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense. He's so cute. I'm sorry. Matakuma's such a little fucker, but I love him.
He's so cheeky!
He's
You
so,
can't hate him!
he looks so squishy. Like, if you kicked him, he'd, like, bounce around like a kickball.
Little boing sound.
Yeah.
He's so
Well
precious.
now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kiwi Kiwi, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
She wet the bed till she was 11.
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
Why are you Monokuma teenage girl? What?
Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... the tattoo. Wait, but no! Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about your little girlfriend again, Nagi?
Your little
You should
girlfriend.
be more... You need to be a Sigma like me.
Byakuya's on that Sigma grind set.
Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
A new React pic for everybody. Everybody take a screenshot of this. You can use it on Twitter when people being dum-dums.
New forum weapon unlocked.
Yes. Save it in your memes folder.
Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to this game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there won't be any complaints later.
Makoto... Makoto might be a little bit autistic. I say this as an autistic person myself. Like, that's not... Makoto.
I mean, knowing what they know, that this is all a TV show and supposedly has great ratings, it kind of makes sense to take Monokuma at face value.
True.
For all the evidence that exists, Monokuma is doing this entirely for money and ratings. If he thinks this is what they need to get more ratings, that the audience will get mad if he doesn't do this, then all his actions make perfect sense.
Yes, that's true. You're so right.
But the mere fact that he said this proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
Byakuya's gonna punch a girl. He just really wants to punch a girl, I think.
Yes, he does. Look at that throbbing vein in his head, full of misogyny.
That vein full of misogyny is he's got a Snickers dick vein in his forehead.
What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she kills someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Kuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit.
Yay, Mookie's innocent.
We can stand her again! Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was a mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense.
Oh, are you just realizing that now, Byakuya?
Why would a mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't this culprit. So that's a trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusions. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely seems plausible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work is finished.
It's that sweet ass guitarist. I think he might be the killer.
That's the Reaper. That's a Reaper's footsteps Kyoko hears. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
Like my penis.
I'm reporting you to HR, Mr. Togami.
Oh. Hee hee.
I should find out that Ki and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming?
That's none of your business. None of your business, Byakuya. We're in the dojo. I like the dojo. I think it's pretty.
Yes, look at all that sakura petals. We had such a romantic date here.
Just looking around, seeing what there is to touchel.
Hurry up and check the locker. I'm
Damn,
not going
okay.
to do it. I have money. That's what we're here for, after all.
Alright, damn.
There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that has a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right?
Why does he ask the most obvious he's such a dummy.
I should probably use a key we found on locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Okay, damn.
I took out the woodblock key inserting the locker's metal lock, and
I've never seen a key like that before. That's pretty neat.
it is.
I don't think we have anything like that here in the States.
The key or the locker?
Like that kind of like woodblock key. I've never seen anything
yeah,
like
that-
that before.
That kind of woodblock is exclusive to Japan. It's a
That's
special
cool.
style of. You can even make machines that way, like clockwork entirely of wood that interlocks, with no external joints or parts.
Oh, I've seen videos of that. And they said it was like a Japanese art, but like it was one of those like content farm Twitter accounts, so I didn't know if that was real. But that is that's cool. Well, I didn't know if it was real,
Yeah, it's a real
like
thing.
like how everything here in the States is like the ancient Japanese art of whatever, and I don't know if it's like actually or if it's just like a weird like semi-racist fad. But that's really cool that
The
that's
ancient
real.
Japanese art of breathing air to live. The locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened.
That's a weirdly erotic way to say that.
Oh, behave!
Makoto
Sometimes
needs.
Makoto does. Makoto sounds oddly erotic with the way he describes things. He's maybe a little pent up.
Yes.
They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
I still beat you with them.
Strong sticks.
Titanium arrows has been added to
Titanium
the truth
arrow.
code section of your handbook.
Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
Ew. If it is, that means it surely must be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? I feel like Makoto's IQ drops whenever Byakuya is in the same room as him. It's like the gravity of Byakuya's bank account is sucking all of Makoto's intelligence away. But how could it possibly be involved?
Byakuya's richness is a black hole of IQ.
Yes.
Nice. Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth code section of your handbook.
I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Maybe we should take some of the arrows as a weapon against Monokuma?
Or Byakuya, just beat him with it. I really think just beat him with it.
And then the class trial is gonna be about us.
Good. Tired of
Is
this.
something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps...
Why is he sweat? Ew. Fucking, you're a rich guy. You definitely have a hanky or something. Please dab your face. Okay. Thank you for coming, Hitsu. Thank you for coming. Have sweet dreams. Good night.
Thank you for coming. Bye. Byakuya? Forget it.
He really is a tsundere.
Yes. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location, Baka. Huh? What next location?
No, Makoto, never let them take you to a second location.
What?
There's still something we need to look into.
My anus.
We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Oh, that too, I guess.
Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mokuro was a part of?
We just had this conversation 5 minutes ago, man.
But how are we supposed to find out about that?
It's not like we have a fucking library. I don't know what that is. Holy shit. I guess we
Makoto
just are...
hasn't learned to read yet.
I guess we just have to be dumb and not win.
Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Studying? At school? Are you crazy, Byakuya? No one's ever done that before.
Pornhub.com. It's not banned in your state.
Research. Are you talking about the archive?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Makoto really gets dumber when he's talking to Byakuya. So, something happens when they're in the same room together, and it's not good.
It's just not good, man.
That's right, the archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back.
You know Byakuya just spends his time in here reading the grossest true crime shit. He is a true crime wine mom. That's Byakuya Togami.
Yes. You know, genocide would be any... Genocide is his Wattpad fantasies if only he was a man. That's Byakuya's real issue with Toko. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
Tell us
I
more.
see.
Take a look at this. Oh, what do you what this says? What language is it?
I don't... Oh, it's French, never mind.
What did you think it was?
I don't know, I thought it was like Japanese and like Makoto truly was
Makoto's that
illiterate.
stupid?
Makoto learned like one kanji and was like, I think I'm done. I think I can handle living here in this country.
He can't even learn his own name. Can't
Yeah.
even read his own name. How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
I don't know, man. How did you make it all the way to high school being such a cocksucker? Like, I'm tired of your shit, Byakuya. How about you chill the fuck out before you become the next victim, huh?
If only we had someone who was French and still alive. She could have read this for us.
Celeste
She's
wasn't
fucking
French.
dead. Really?
Yeah,
I
because
thought she was half French and half German.
she's Japanese. She was lying, remember? Her name
No,
was
I don't
Taiko
remember that.
Yasuhiro. She wasn't no bitch-ass French person.
Well, are the French real anyway? In the first place? Have you ever met a Frenchman?
Yes,
No, they were
actually.
all created by the Brits to make their history look more impressive. They're a completely fictitious country. If you believe the French are real, you're just buying into British propaganda.
Manager Bunny, I took 6 years of French.
Ah, the Brits have gotten their claws in you already.
Yes, it's unfortunate.
One sec. Give me a sec. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
I could. I could, bitch. Maybe you're just fucking stupid, Makoto. How about that? How about that? Maybe you're the dumbest person alive. How about that?
Heh. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debit 100 times over. Repay how? By reading you
Yeah.
bedtime stories for 100 nights?
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
want
what do you
to share this
need?
out for you?
Do you want
What-
a
what's going on?
massage? Do you want me to gargle your balls? What do you want, buddy?
The accusation thing is so stupid, it's amazing.
Just because I don't parlez-vous français, you fuck?
100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme?
God, he's like Halara, but he's not even hot and interesting.
Even Halara wasn't like this petty. It was like actual money. Yapi
True,
wants
yeah.
what? Scheherazade and the Shah? 100 Arabian Nights? What's going on there? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers engaged in direct combat.
Wait, so hold on a second. So is Makoto holding it on the ground and Byakuya is just like reading it from afar for him?
Yes! Yes!
They didn't think this composition through.
No, it makes sense though. Byakuya would force Makoto to do it this way, just to feel superior. That's his whole thing. This is the correct composition. This is in character.
It is. That's the fucked up part about Danganronpa. Anything you think is a mistake or stupid was absolutely intentional in every way.
God. Look at Makoto's poor, awful stance. His leg is giving out. How is he even like posed?
His eyes are too big. He's got like some kind of like brain like bleeding going on. His head is too big. His eyes are too big.
Poor Makoto. Life is so hard on him. They claim a single member. Just like Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations. Time ago, they completely ceased all activity.
Demi, you always have brain bleeding. Don't say I'd probably have brain bleeding too after that. You always have brain bleeding, Demi.
At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key member of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there's mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What if Mookie just, like, annihilated them all?
Apparently.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
Oh my god, Makoto, get with it, please. Take your fucking Prozac and get with it.
Makoto doesn't want to deal with this anymore. He's becoming delusional. His brain is completely imploding into itself. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
You don't look excited.
Yeah, I can see that. He looks excited. He's got a raging stiffy right there.
Ugh. Ugh.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. Could you imagine Makoto on the battlefield? Every explosive at once just going off in people's hands.
He's a little bunny boy though. He'd be fine.
He would. It's everyone else who dies.
Yes, cause he's got the super luck or whatever.
He's bad luck incarnate. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
You can tell what kind of person I am because I keep accidentally reading Fenrir as Fartrir. I bet.
Fartrir.
Fartrir, yes. I bet if Mukuro had any friends, they all made fun of her and called it Fartrir.
Would you? Really? Your friend's a super awesome badass mercenary and you'd make fun of her?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is she gonna do to me at a school?
I mean, this school is designed. What do you mean? What is she going to do to you? This school has a morgue. Just all the dead students that end up here. The fuck do you mean? What's she going to do to you? She's gonna get an A in class because she killed you.
No, cause but everybody would know it was her, cause you'd have like drone bomb holes in you, and like who the fuck, like, cause we don't have fucking Mew here, so it's gotta be, it would have to be her.
Yeah, people know, and she'd get her graduation certificate. Headmaster
fine.
will shake her hand.
But like everybody would know she murdered you.
Yeah, and that's awesome because that's why she's at this school, because she's so good at murdering people. They gave her
Yeah,
an invitation to murder people.
She'd probably go to jail.
Even before the killing game. I'm talking about even before the killing game. This school exists to teach murderers. Teach serial killers. She's not going to jail. She's getting a job offer.
Yeah, but like one day she'll die and God will judge her. Like Jesus will take care
God
of it.
will judge her as a certified badass. The coolest person who ever lived.
No, cause
That's how heaven works. The more people you kill, the more heaven you get to go to.
No, that's not true. What the fuck? That's not true. No, they did not say that in Catholic school. That's not true. They did not say that in Catholic school. They did not say that.
Why do you think the Crusades happen? Because so they can kill more people, so they can go to more heaven.
Is heaven quantifiable? Like what? More heaven? What does that mean? Like it's like you level up and you unlock more parts of it, but if you didn't kill anybody, you only get to go to like the ticket gate and like get some ice cream, and that's your eternity. Is that what
Exactly.
we're talking
It's
about?
like a hotel. If you want a penthouse suite, you have to kill a lot of people.
I hate this universe. Whatever. I guess Buki gets to go to ultra heaven then. Whatever.
Yes.
I don't see miniature buddy. I don't like arguing with you because it's like we're like two little kids arguing with each other. Where I'm like, well, I stab you with my sword, and you're like, no, I missed it. Also, I'm half Martian, so I'm immune to swords. And and then I'm like, well, then I teleport behind you and use my anti-Martian gun to shoot you in the head. And you're like, but I picked up on that and teleported behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. You know that's what like we're like little kids and we just we just power play the whole time. Neither of us win. We're both mad.
No, I won. I'm winning right now.
You win because you say so.
Exactly.
I can't believe you.
Okay. Okay, I'm back to normal. The report said something of where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that?
And then he just whips out his dick. That's what's interesting related to that. I call my dick the cock of Fenrir.
Ragnarok with our cocks out.
Ragnarok.
You should remember this team. Each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Byakuya's is on his cock.
It's too small though. I can't imagine tattooing anything on that. You'd have to use one of those microchip holders.
Audience,
What?
by the way, that's not a real thing. Byakuya's not in Fenrir, but
They kicked him out because his dick was too small to put a tattoo on. They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean?
Mukuro Ikusawa's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Oh man, that means the dead body might just be Mukuro. Dingus dongus bingus bongus, bitch.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway,
Okay.
it's time to begin the class trial!
I'd probably think harder about it if it wasn't like a tubby little like anime bear telling me that. But that's fine.
If
So,
only a sexy
please meet
anime
up
girl
in
was
the
telling me
usual
that sort of
spot.
thing.
Exactly.
See you later!
Okay. Thank you, Monokuma.
And the time has come.
And so have I.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. But we're saving a class trial for next time.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're pretty long. They get pretty long.
Yes, and also have work to do.
Oh, you have work to do. You have manager bunny work to do. Okay.
Yes,
Well
I have
then.
many bunny people work to do with my tiny bunny paws.
Aw, cute. Well,
Yes,
everybody,
I
thank
must
you.
work with the bunny.
Where do you have to go?
to the bunny bank where I must get a loan of carrots to pay
Aww.
off my borough mortgage.
That's so cute. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you all for coming to our Danganronpa. We got another trial coming up. We're gonna find out who killed that mysterious dead body that might be Mukuro Ikusaba, and perhaps even why. And I don't know. We'll be gay and disgusting as we usually are.
Thanks for coming, everyone. See you
Yes,
next
thank you for
time.
coming, everybody, and we will see you next time. Hopefully, next week. Oh, bless you, Miss Bun.
Thank you.
But, goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.